We were just talking to Dennis a little about just kind of his condition. He said it's a working process. It's going to be basically, it's going to take a little while to get back to playing shape, I guess.
Well, I think he's really done a good job of building his body up to be in good physical condition. But now the difference is the basketball condition, and so the fact that it would be where we're at playing every other day, like every team in the league is doing. He just doesn't have the luxury of coming out and playing a 12-minute scrimmage. We're just not doing that right now because of what we're doing. We're, the things we're working on, aren't necessarily the physical things. So, with that said, he just needs some game time to really get into a good flow and feel like he has his legs under him. It's kind of like we talked about Reggie when he came back. That it was fair with Reggie if we gave him a couple of weeks to kind of get his legs back and get back into it. So I think that's true with anybody that's been out for an extended period.
You've had 3 point guards. It's been almost an odd thing of one of them being out almost steadily through the season. When you have all three of them, you said yesterday there was a circumstance where it called for Dennis. Is it tough to portion out minutes when you have three of them healthy now?
Well, I think the answer is we have confidence in all the guys, and we see the positives in all of the guys, but the minutes in the game dictates what we will do because they all have different talents and play the same position. So we try to utilize their talents to what we need at that point in the game.
With everything that he's gone through this year, or off injuries, how do you kind of assess Dennis's season to this point and what you want to see from him now in the second half?
Dennis has been professional. We've maintained communication all the way through. He continues to work on the things that he needs to do. So it's the same thing. Can we just keep working to get better every day? Part of it, he's goes through an injury where he can't do a lot because of the nature of the injury. So he had to look at doing some other things, and now it's just he needs some of that game experience to get his legs back underneath him, and I should say game minutes instead of experience, because he has experience. He just needs those minutes to build his stamina back up.
Somebody asked yesterday about Frank's stats over the last 5 games. I would guess if Glenn felt okay if we see him trying to dunk over Dwight, but it's kind of coincided with when that groin injury happened again, how the numbers have dropped. Do you see something of whether it's not practicing or getting out of sorts?
Oh, I think he's had some pretty good looks, and I think when we look at the shots, I think for the most part he's getting to his spots, and I think that's what point guards do. They run the team, they have a lot of responsibilities, but their scoring is basically getting the ball to spots, and sometimes they get stuck with the ball in their hand and they're taking tough shots late in the clock or maybe at the end of quarters. He's at the end of the second and third quarter basically every game. So there are situations that affect your stats a little bit that way too, but I think he continues to be aggressive, but you look at his shots, they were all different. It was a drive and a pull-up. He tried to dunk. He got a 3 off the catch. I mean, he's getting in areas where he needs to be.
I know you talk about his defense and the importance of his defensive ability, but does he have to give you something offensively to get more minutes?
Well, at that position, I think, given something, as you say, he's running the team, he's setting things up. If he gets to his spots and scores, everything's about efficiency. So how much scoring is how efficient that is within what we need with that group. I looked at Bobby Portis last night. His efficiency in helping the flow of the offense and helping others was really good. And so we can't get so caught up in just the numbers of it. We see the other things that they bring to the table, because the shooting will be a variable. Some nights it's not going to be there. But what do you offer when you're not doing that?
Dotson has had sporadic minutes a lot of the year. Does last night show you what he can give you in a quick burst like that?
He's played really well the last couple of games, and he's had good games as we go through the year. And again, we have different guys that can play that spot. And right now, we feel like he has been the best fit for that second group that's playing together right now, and he's being productive with it.
You mentioned picking the guys when we talked to him about even Dennis. trade deadline. Do you talk to them about keeping focused on what they're doing and business side?
Yeah, our approach, I say this, and it is true. We talk about the same things every day. How do we get a little bit better? And that's individually, how do we, as a staff, as an organization, help each guy get a little bit better? And then how does that make us better collectively and put us in a better position to win? We think that's something that's manageable. We think it's something that works, and it'll keep us moving in the right direction. We're always, in the moment of what needs to be done.